More and more young people are putting the brakes on driving. Rather than getting their licenses or buying cars, they're relying more on public transportation and card-sharing apps to get around.
젊은층 사이에서 운전 기피 현상이 확산되고 있습니다. 면허 취득을 미루고 자가용 대신 대중교통과 차량 공유 서비스를 이용하는 추세입니다. Yeah, so less and less young adults are getting their licenses.
Yeah, and I am one of those people.
근데 젊은층 아니잖아요. 우리 캠쌤.
I'm young at heart.
30대 남자.
30대잖아요.
그래, 오케이.
Yeah, wow. Wow.
Okay, 젊은층. Yes, you
Yes.
are 젊은층.
I'm
미안.
I'm younger than I am older.
Wait, listen. Hold on. Cameron, do you have a license though?
I used to.
You used
미국
to.
면허증이 있었는데
Uh-huh.
I didn't renew it.
So it's gone.
So it's expired. So I will have to start again and take the test.
You would have to start over.
But I never liked driving.
You told me.
Never.
I'm surprised that you're coming from America. You have to drive, especially like in Arkansas.
I mean, you have to.
But you didn't like it.
시골이니까
Yeah.
해야 하는데 I
Yeah.
didn't like. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money.
Yeah. So these days in Korea, like right after the sunung, the college entrance exam, students like to, learn how to drive, but these days, not so much.
Yeah. So comparing the numbers from 2020, 2020년, and 2023, 2023년, there was a 20% decrease among people in their late teens. 네, 10대는 20% 떨어졌고, there was a 30% decrease in people in their 20s. 20대는 30% 떨어졌어요.
Wow, that's significant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that 1/3 almost.
Wow.
3분의 1이잖아요.
Here's the thing. My son is like, oh, I want to drive. 막 한때 그랬거든요. I'm like, oh, 운전하고 싶어? Okay, 기름값 and 보험료 그거 다 낼 수 있어? And he's
Yeah.
like, huh?
Yeah,
이러는 거예요.
기름값, 뭐 보험, 세금.
Yes.
And then maintenance, like if there's a problem.
Yeah, it breaks down. 또 고쳐야죠.
그렇죠.
That's a lot of
사고
money.
나면
Yeah.
그것도 비쌀 수도 있고.
That's right.
And then parking, 주차.
주차.
That's the biggest headache in the world.
The biggest. I really hate going to Gangnam because of the parking.
Yeah.
It's so expensive and there isn't parking.
And then 고속도로. To
Yeah.
like the tolls.
The tolls,
to
there
get
are a
on
lot of
A lot of
tolls.
the highways.
And Cameron, basically though, the ultimate thing is that we have such good public transportation,
It's true.
right?
Well, yeah, and now we recently got the climate card, 기후 동행 카드. So that is for a lot of places in Seoul, just one single price. The GTX recently opened.
You take the GTX.
Yeah, it goes all from Seoul to Paju, and it will go in the other direction soon.
Right.
So it's honestly really convenient.
It is. We have buses everywhere, even the 마을 bus that
Yeah,
go to
마을
like
버스도
every
있고.
little place. Yeah, it's really, you really don't need a car.
Right. Sometimes I put in the map app.
Yeah.
그 지도 앱 있잖아요. And it gives you the estimated time.
Yeah,
Sometimes the subway is much faster than driving.
it is.
And
You're
so-
right. You're right.
Right?
That's right. That's right.
It's so I don't know. I understand it. As a young person, I don't know if I would buy a car either.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I have to drive, but if I didn't have to, but for a long time when I lived in Seoul, I did not drive.
yeah.
I only use public transportation. Okay, so more and more young people are putting the brakes on driving. I like that because when you think of brake, you think stop the car. 그쵸?
Yep.
Right? But there is an expression. Put the brakes on something.
Yes.
So, 한번 생각해 보세요. Right? What does the brakes do? They
Stops.
stop. That's right. So, put the brakes on something means to either slow down, stop, or even delay.
Yes. So it can be stop completely, but even if it's a decrease, it is a big decrease or a big slowdown.
That's right.
Not a small amount.
Not a small amount. So here, it's just another way of saying that young people are not driving, are not.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're no longer doing that. So one example that I was thinking of was, I think because the economy is not so good, companies have put the brakes on hiring.
They're not hiring as many people.
That's right. So they kind of maybe they were going to hire 10 people, but they put the brakes on that, and maybe they're only hiring one or none.
Or maybe because of this new thing with international students in the U.S., certain people are putting the brakes on their plans to study in the U.S.
There you go.
So you can put the brakes on plans.
That's right.
To stop preparing for something.
Yes, that is very true. When the U.S. announces that kind of regulation, everybody has to put the brakes on their plans.
Yeah.
Okay. More and more young people are putting the brakes on driving. Rather than getting their licenses or buying cars, they're relying more on public transportation and car sharing apps to get around.